Hi guys, this is going to start to seem like a rerun because I'm at a place that you by now recognize. And that's kind of on purpose because they're a great bunch of guys. They're also close to my house. But I'm here to ride bike number 199. So I thought I had ridden bike 199 yesterday. I was at Aces, I rode a V-Strom 650 2015, and then I went to Google the specs, and it turns out that my video on the 2015 is the definitive video for Google AI for the facts on the 2015 V-Strom. So that was not bike number 199 because I have ridden that year model before. So what are we going to ride here? Let's take a look around. Oh, let's ride this rocket. Oh wait, that's my rocket. KTM 790. I've already ridden it. There's already a video. There's a Himalayan. I've already ridden it. There's already a video. There is a Shadow. Yep, done it. A Rebel. I haven't done a scooter. I actually haven't done a Bergman scooter. Interesting. Do I want to is the question. The Tracer 9. You saw the video. Yes, it's still here. How come none of you have bought it yet? An Interceptor. I think I've ridden an Interceptor. Of course, it depends on what year. You guys want to see me ride the Metropolitan. I know you do. You want to see me ride the Metro for 199. Bike number 199 for me. Does a scooter count as a bike? Would I count that as a bike that I've ridden? Kawasaki. Oh, I know. Okay, you guys want me to ride one of these ATVs. Guess what? It's not a two-wheeled or even three-wheeled. Yeah, I can't stretch that, guys. I can't put that on the channel and say it's bike number 199. You've seen me walk in these doors before. Bike number 199. It's gotta be something I've never ridden, something you've seen these videos. I've done these videos. I've done that video. I haven't done one of these. I haven't ridden a CRF yet. We got two CRF 300s and one 450. And that's an RL. Seems a little tall. I may come back to that. What do we got? We got some XRs over here. XR650L. Now, dual sports. Yeah, I've ridden some dual sports. Just haven't done many videos on them. The Monkey was number 100. Trail 125s. Then again, are we still talking motorcycles? Or is it a scooter? I don't know. Dax 125. Well, that's cool. That's really cool. VFR Interceptor. Got a whole row of Rebels back there. That's customers. Well, what are we gonna ride next? I'm running out of options here. Do I go dual sport, or how about a mix of dual sport? Everybody's into adventure bikes, right? I know you're into adventure bikes. How about we come full circle? I have never ridden a KLR 650. Can you believe it? The mighty KLR 650. These things have done BDRs. These things have, they've done iron butts. They have been across the country numerous times. They've been across other people's countries. Yeah. How about that? This one is, of course, for sale at Interstate Honda. Let's see if that was ground down or meant to be that way. It's just meant to be that way. Oh my, what is this? I haven't seen one of these since... That's a carburetor. Wow. So that's what a carburetor looks like. Ooh. So as far as cylinders go, let's count how many cylinders we have. I think I can count them on one hand or even one finger. We have one cylinder. We have one cylinder. This bike is as famous as it is a cult classic favorite of adventure bikes. One that was right up there with starting it all, really. And it has only one cylinder. What the heck? Well, that just makes me more curious to see what all the fuss is about. Why the KLR 650? I understand 650, that's a good round figure for cc's for power. But out of a thumper? Let's take it for a spin, shall we? Alright, so carbureted. I gotta put my head back about, I don't know, 30 years in my history of riding motorcycles. So I want to make sure that my fuel is on, not on reserve, for a carbureted. Yeah, alright, carbureted single cylinder. Well, this should be easy to get on, very approachable bike, right? Well, it's got a 35-inch seat, so there's that. And what does that mean to me? That means that I am on tiptoes. I'm 5'10", and I'm on tiptoes. Also means we have one of these. A choke. Turn it on, kickstand up. And the lawnmower is running. Oh, let's see how much gas we got. See how much gas we got. I don't see a gas gauge, do you? We've had a lot of rain lately, so everything's really dirty. Sorry. There's no gas gauge here. Well, let's look for the ride modes. Ride mode switch is, where's the menu? We'll just go to the menu, find the ride mode. There's no menu. There's no ride modes. How are you supposed to ride a dirt bike without ride modes? An adventure bike? Like, okay, the GPS. Yeah, there's no GPS. Wow. This is like the way motorcycles used to be. And for many people, that's exactly all they need. And this really does take me back. Wow. Takes me back to my Yamaha DT175. Well, let's see what it's like here. First gear. Is it going to stay running? It's staying running, just barely. I'm going to give it a touch more. We should be at like 1100, I would think. Might have to turn up the idle screw on the carburetor. Wow. Alright, front brake. Good. Rear brake. Tight. See where a clutch release is, and if I stall it, remember stalling motorcycles? That could happen. That's actually a thing. And I got two cars and they're both going to pull in here. Nope. Hey, what are you doing to that rocket? Let's see where this car's going. Alright, let's see what happens. Will Marshall stall the bike? Oh, clutch release is way out there. I hate that. But I didn't stall it. Second gear already. So I'm aware that the 2017 model is by no means the most recent. In fact, this is the second generation. The first generation was based off of the KLR 600. The KLR 650 began in 1987 with only minor upgrades but 3 trim packages, and it lasted until 2008. This was the generation known for problems with the doohickey. We'll get to that in a second. The second generation ran from 2008 to 2018, and one of its upgrades was reinforcing that said doohickey, formerly known as the idler shaft lever. It was also upgraded with better piston rings to slow the oil consumption problem they were known for. By the time this 2017 was built, the clutch basket was improved and the front forks were built stronger, less bottoming out on rock rides. So if you want the full carburetor experience, this is the bike right here for you. Now in 2022, it was upgraded to fuel injection, a larger instrument cluster, an adjustable windshield, and a more powerful alternator. Although I prefer fuel injection, some say the new bikes are in some way cheaper constructed, but I'm not the authority on that. You can fight in the comments, just leave me out of it please. I really don't know, I haven't ridden a brand new one. The thing I can tell you is that the KLR is one of the least expensive motorcycles that you can buy and take around the world. They're always, even the adventure version, has an MSRP under $9,000. So be sure to check them out if you have any interest in a KLR at all. So here's a bragging point that few other motorcycles can share. The Marines use the KLR. It's designated the M1030 M1. Supposedly, this 2017 KLR has 42 horsepower and only 35 foot-pounds of torque, while the third-gen fuel-injected version gives up some of its horsepower to get more torque. It has 40 horsepower and 39 foot-pounds of torque, and it comes on sooner in the rev range too. Riding this bike is easy if you can foot the seat height. It has one surprise for me though. That 21-inch tire is much needed because it is so light in front that the front wheel dances a little more than I'm used to on this dirt road. As tall as the bike is, it only weighs 432 pounds, and that's about 100 pounds less than what I'm used to riding on this road, which is no real challenge to anyone. Riding the KLR is a unique experience for me, and I think would be a unique experience for anybody that tried one. They are an icon and a legend. So the KLR650, as I said, it actually has a place. It has a place among those that want to see what the bike life was like before fuel injection, before ride modes, before built-in GPS, hill start assist, before, so many things. If you want the bare essence of a motorcycle, the KLR650 will do it. Now, like standing up, I didn't get to stand up very long because I had to sit down and shift the gears. I was shifting gears quite often. That is what motorcycling was pretty much about. Slipper clutch much? No. This is the basic KLR650. Also, bike number 199 that I've ridden of different model years and types. I actually appreciated it. It was kind of a throwback to my old times. To my DT175 Yamaha. To the Honda, what was that, a 180 or 185 bike that I had as my sole transportation at one point in time. Yeah. Something else here, this KLR. So for those of you that actually ride these and love them, my hat's off to you. It took a little bit more work on the steering head for me. A little more balancing. A little more tenderness and knowing what I was doing. A little more relearning how to ride this particular bike. And I wasn't even in anything difficult. So for those of you that are riding around the world on the Road of Bones and things like that on your KLR, I applaud you. Because, wow, great choice. Thanks for riding with Marshall, and tune in to my next video to see what bike number 200 will be. I'll try to make it something special. I'll try to make it somewhere else. Let's see what happens with bike number 200. You might want to subscribe, click on the little bell to get notified of when that one comes up. I'll try to make it special. Promise. Scout's honor. Thanks for watching Riding with Marshall. By the way, you can buy this bike. It's at Interstate Honda, as most of the bikes that I point out lately are. and just go to interstatehonda.com to look more up about it. For me though, am I going to buy the KLR? No, I'm spoiled. I like fuel injection. I like semi-adjustable suspension. In fact, I like shaft drives, chains I don't have to maintain. I like being able to put both feet on the ground. And you know, this bike right here, the Super Tenere, it's really weighing on my soul. And I think this would be my bike of choice to take around the world. Problem is, somebody bought it. It's got a temp tag on it. And you guessed it, it was me. Thanks for watching.